so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we will be predicting the 2017-2008 Premier League table. This is based off solely my opinion, and I don't want it to be too controversial. I hope you agree with me, and as the season comes to an end, we'll see how many I get right. Here's number 20. Now I've put Huddersfield in 20th because I don't think they have enough quality overall. I think the motivation they have is going to win them a few games at the start and then they'll start to drop off. And I think this because they came up through the playoffs and they actually had a negative goal difference last season, so that's why I think they'll finish 20th. I have gone with Burnley in 19th because I feel after losing Andre Gray and Michael Keane, they're simply not strong enough, and they made Turf Moor a fortress last season, but I don't think they'll be able to carry and keep that up because just they don't have the quality I don't feel anymore to even pose a threat, so that's why I think they'll go down. Brighton did well to come up. Sadly, they lost the league on the last day to Newcastle. Doesn't really make a difference. They're in the Prem. I just don't think they're strong enough to stay up, and I think they'll I think it'll be tight, but I think they'll just go down. I believe Swansea will finish 17th and just survive the drop again. Gylfi Sigurdsson, I think, will carry them and just help them edge it above Brighton. Moving on to Newcastle, I think Rafa is just a great manager and he'll do everything he can to keep them up, and I think their team is pretty decent. Obviously, from 15th to 11th, I think these teams can fluctuate. I think there's normally about 2, 3, 4 points in it, so it could be anyone's game. Hard to predict. Just a few key points. West Brom, Tony Pulis, most goals from set pieces last season. Leicester, motivated, they're going to do well. Stoke, I think they've brought in Kurt Zouma and Berahino, good signings, they'll stay up easy. Mid-table finish for them. Moving on to 10th. I think Bournemouth will finish 10th, one position lower than 9th last season. I think Eddie Howe's a great manager. What he did with them last season was amazing. Combine that with Defoe coming in, Begovic, Ake, I think they're just a really, really strong, solid team. Obviously, now in 9th, Southampton are great. Always 9th, there and thereabouts. I don't think much will change. I think they'll go on to perform how they have been. The two teams that will miss out on top 6 are West Ham in 8th. They've brought in Hernandez, Arnautovic. If you have Lanzini middle, Antonio on the right, really, really good attack and an all-round solid team. Everton in 7th, brought in Wayne Rooney, Sandro Ramirez, a few others. Just expect them to finish 7th, just quite not make the top 6. Now moving on to 6th position. Surprise to some, not to me. I've gone with Liverpool. I feel that their squad depth isn't strong enough. Plus, they have European football, which they didn't have last season. So if they're finishing 4th last season, now they have European football and other teams around them improving a bit more than them, I would say. And potentially losing Coutinho, I think they'll finish 6th. Now, again, another highly controversial decision. Tottenham in 5th. The reason why I've gone with 5th, because I think them not signing anyone and their squad depth isn't good enough. Combine that, they're playing at Wembley, and when they played 6 games, I think it was, they won 1. That's terrible for when you're speaking about one of the top teams in England and you're playing against a bunch of teams that you should be storming, like just destroying, obliterating them. So I think Tottenham will have a poor season. I think they'll just miss out on the top 4 and 5th position. In 4th, I've gone with Arsenal. People always take the piss about 4th, but I think the top 4 I've put in this could all have a great chance of winning the league. It just all depends on a few factors. One, is Sanchez going to leave? Is he going to stay? I think if he leaves now, there's enough time to buy someone as a replacement. I think if it goes to deadline day, obviously they're fucked. Obviously, if he stays, I think they're fucked because I don't think he'll play to his full potential. Because I generally believe he wants to leave, and if Wenger keeps him, which I think he is, I don't think he'll play to his full potential. And if Arsenal want to win the league, that's what they need, is an informed Sanchez. So that's why I've gone with them in 4th. I have now gone with my team, Chelsea in 3rd. I think Conte is really unhappy with the board. He's not been able to sign the players he wants we've let about 20 plus players go, which is really bad because it's left our squad depth in a right shambles. Letting Matic go to a fellow rival in Manchester United is absolutely a disgrace. I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. I think Bakayoko, I still think he's unfit, and with Hazard coming back late September, I think we're fucked because without him we're just a completely different team. I think selling Ake, Zuma and Ake especially, and getting in Rudiger, who I think is slightly overrated and not Premier League proven, and then you're letting Ake go. I just think we've had a mess. We've had a mare there. It'll need a miracle if we want to repeat what we did last season. I also think this is one of the hard decisions, and I've gone with Man City to win the league. I'll start with Man United in second. I think obviously getting a DM in Matic from Chelsea is a great buy from them. I also think that they desperately needed a DM like Matic because it's allowed Pogba to push up their field, because Herrera and Matic, I presume, will be the two DMs, and Pogba will be played higher up, which is what he needed after last season. I think that combines with potentially getting Bale and Lukaku up front, and obviously just a great goalkeeper in David De Gea. I think, yeah, they're really going to be up there. Now with the team I've put in first, Manchester City, they spent over 200 million in the last 2 years. Absolutely ridiculous. Would be an absolute embarrassment if they don't win the league. Embarrassment. I think the only thing stopping them winning the league is Claudio Bravo. It sounds absolutely astonishing that I think it'll be down to a keeper whether a team wins the league or not. But I think if he has a bad season, and obviously Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal will all be sniffing to win the league. But I think if Bravo does have a great season, I can't see anyone beating Man City to that title. I just can't see it. And if it does happen, Pep's getting sired, and yeah, that's the end of that one. And that has been my Premier League predictions 2017-2018. Leave a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you agree with me, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.